frightening scene. I am not a human being, I'm a full machine. I ain't holier than thou, I don't judge, I sing. Just staying down for the come up till I reign supreme. Let's get it. Yeah, hit boy.
It's week 1 of the 2022 season, where we'll see a brawl inside the AFC West. It's the Raiders and the Chargers. All that and more coming up next.
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, we start the new season with an AFC West Division battle right out of the gate between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Alongside Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we welcome you to week 1 of a new NFL season. And, partner, no waiting around for either of these teams. We are jumping right into the season with an AFC West rivalry game between the Chargers and the Raiders.
And so much attention on the AFC West as we head into this season. Both of these teams fought their way to winning records last year, and the division was tough then. Very similar teams, remember. Las Vegas snuck into the playoffs at 10-7. Los Angeles just left out at 9-8, and they had that winner-take-all game.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So, Charles, we talk about the new man under center, and he comes into this game with an 8-5 record as a starter over his first 4 years in the NFL. But the difference now, this is the first time that he's been the opening week starter. Touchdown, Raiders! Darren Waller, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
All right, give him 6 on that one. Touchdown pass, and his first one as the acknowledged starter. We all know the effort he put into all of this, the patience he had waiting around for his spot. Now he's taking that opportunity, throwing his first touchdown pass of the season, and he hopes that's the first.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a first and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. You talk more about this new quarterback, Charles. What are the challenges you see for him taking over as the week 1 starter?
When you bring up the challenges, let's go with what we know already. He's produced in limited opportunities, and we've also seen that he has a flair for the big moment. 2 of his 8 wins, they came in primetime games. On the flip side, getting to know the playbook, understanding his teammates, relating to them, can he also make the most of his talents as the guy?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Back to Renfro again, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. They'll roll him out right. Looking sideline, incomplete. The CD, you've got Manny Cahude calling the shots for this offense. His second year as an offensive coordinator in the league. How do you see his crew on this side of the ball performing this year?
Well, partners, you and I both know, and everyone else around the league, Manny was a popular head coaching candidate for this year. But he told all the teams he was interested in getting a coordinator for a bit so he could continue to grow in the job. As far as his offense this year, he's really optimistic about what they can do because he loves the talent on that side of the ball. And one other thing, Manning can play a young, bright offensive mind.
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent.
Let's go now.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Back to throw now on first down. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. Touchdown! Darren Waller. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
That's the kind of throw that they're looking for right there, and that's a big reason why the management, the general manager, the head coach, they all believed in this guy going into the offseason.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his second of this first.
Here we go, shot.
They'll look to throw here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Ready up.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And a little spin cycle, room to run now. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield that turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend, I'm sure that he's right.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
That's what they have to do defensively. Not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face. Now let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving him up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A first red zone chance of the new season now as they come up 1st and goal. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Raiders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Oh, that's a big-time decision right there to tuck it and go, and he finds his way into the end zone and into preseason. As general manager, why do you believe in this guy? And he talked all about his arm and decision-making. Well, we certainly saw the decision-making there. Maybe an extra dimension that they didn't count on.
We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. A good pickup there, 26 yards. You know, partner, we talked to this young man earlier in the week, and he went on and on about how his experience backing up Derek Carr for the last 4 years put him in the position he's in now. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off Week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
And able to give one man the slip there as he works his way forward for about 3. One more time with Jacobs. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
Let's go.
They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. You know Carter Landry is on the sideline smiling after that one. Remember, the former tight end joined Manny Kahue's offensive staff this spring, and he has been a big advocate of getting the tight ends involved in the passing game.
Yeah, we remember him as a solid tight end in this league for a number of years, and while his playing days just ended, he jumps right into the coaching ranks. And I think he's a great fit and a great get for this offensive staff. With his knowledge and experience, I think he can move up quickly over the next few years.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, 34 yards, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in Week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's already accounted for 4 touchdowns. Play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Joey Bosa in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. On play action, they'll throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football away guess what? He's going to make the trek.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Joey Bosa able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. And now here come the Raiders. They'll come out throwing here on first down. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. They'll set up to throw. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. They'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. It's their quarterback. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it.
The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams, 50 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the... Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He hits Adams complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. And finding Keelan Cole. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 18. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
Oh, yeah, that's a good throw right there. This is a big game for this man at quarterback. He's a QB1 to start the year for the first time in his career. And he's determined not to let this opportunity get away from him.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams. with career touchdown number 75. And the Raiders are pouring it on. Well, CD, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into week 2. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Open man, that's Renfro. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They'll run right here with Jacobs. Gets past one man and taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down, Raiders.
He'll look to throw. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Raiders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to come.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdowns. And it's complete to Adams. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kenneth Murray. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking the lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. With that last completion, CDs now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The offense on third down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense. Running straight ahead is Jacobs, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building and bullying. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers 14. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Nifty move. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Let's go.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Now an injury timeout, and that is Devontae Adams, who is in some discomfort following that play. We always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the fourth quarter to grow that lead.
But I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in the blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also think that if you pull up completely and stop trying to play the game, it shows disrespect to their opponent. So they don't want to embarrass them. They continue to let their players go for it.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 22-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First down, Raiders.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Across the middle, he finds Robinson.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and
They'll drop to throw. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Looking to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Raiders add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth.
They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes...
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
They go play action here on first down.
He will find Cole here complete.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Sebastian Joseph Day
in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Second and 14.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. It's complete to Cole.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Able to convert on third and 14. A terrific play call.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll set up a throw.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there's a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Well, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
On play action, they'll throw. This throw over the middle taken in by Cole.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Keelan Cole, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders extend their lead yet again. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
So out come the Raiders.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and I'm going to tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield, because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, obviously, Charles, no more points were needed, but some teams just can't resist the urge to keep adding on, and they did just that here in the 4th quarter. This was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season.
Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bring it home victory.
You're really gonna have to work hard to get this one. Keep fighting.
My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Call the promoters. I just put up in this thing with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still. Last minute I'ma need me some. Call up Khalifa. Bring up in the. You know I stay with some bad little baby. TGOD, baby, know that's a gang gang. Crazy girls after the game. We going honest, we going insane. Pouring this. Dead homies got me pouring this. We get awards when we give God the glory. I'm shooting my shot, and most times I be scoring. Do this for my city, I bring on the trophy. Feel like Freddie Mercury, we the champions. Here in Los Angeles, we doing numbers. Bring it home victory, straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Feeling like I can't miss. Baby, it's all in the wrist. You really wanna be the boss, it's expensive. Ain't the real champ if you never defend it. Put in that work, I'ma make them remember.